heard that there are some people who are opposing about the talk to this evening. I wish they, people who oppose me, they don't know me. They don't know. So even to oppose something, even to discard something, you have to study it properly. That is science. You study something and then you discard it. Then I call you have a scientific temper. But like there are people in the name of spirituality doing all sorts of boogie thing nonsense. Same way there are in the garb of scientists, there are all those who have such prejudiced mind and who have such a short-sightedness and who do not want to, they have a lot of fear in themselves. If you are so convinced about, or if you are sure about what you know is correct, you will not be scared to listen to any opinion, any talk by anybody, because you are not sure of yourself. You are scared to listen to other points of view. This country, this culture here, we always said, Anu Badra Kritavu Yantavishut. Even atheism is part of our culture. Atheism is welcomed. Every philosophy is welcome. And you said you should study all of them. Listen to all of that. And then you should choose what is right for you. This, I would say, is a real intellectual pursuit. Not avoiding, not running away from any thing, not having prejudice about anything is not scientific mind at all. It only indicates a mind which is fearful somewhere within, that it is not sure about what it knows. It's scared to encounter the truth. So if you are strong, you will never be scared about anything. And not label anything without studying it. That is unscientific. In Tamil there is a saying, even stealing, kalavum katru marakkanam. That means in stealing also have to be learned and then be forgotten. So, anything you need to thoroughly understand. To understand something, you need to thoroughly go into it. Go to the deep of it, to the root of it. Then you can say this is good, this is not good, this is true, this is not true. Believing, not believing is your choice. Otherwise, we are also of the same mindset as the Spanish Inquisition. You have heard about the Spanish Inquisition? They were deaf. People who are deaf to new thoughts and who are blind to see the facts around them can't call themselves student of science. Having said this, I would say today is the World Mental Health Day. Now, the same knowledge, even we see from whom it comes. I want to give you an example, an incident actually. I want to narrate an incident. It was way back in 1980. I had organized a conference of doctors from AIMS and the Vaidyas from Ayurveda. They are completely different categories. Way back in 80, those days, at least today, the line is little thin, the walls are little thin. Those days, the gap was so vast. So in the meeting, they wouldn't agree with each other on anything. One of the aspects was about turmeric. So the Ayurvedic Vaidyas, they came from Gujarat, from Kerala, from Tamil Nadu, all over India. So it was in Vasant Vihar, we had organized a nice sit-out, there were a couple of hundred of people. And the Vaidya said, the turmeric is Vayasthapan, means it is anti-aging. It stops you from aging. Immediately the response from the allopathy doctor side is, they stood up, Gurudev, these are all superstitions. It is just a pigment. It has no food value. I very clearly remember how the stance that the allopathy doctors took and the stand that the Ayurvedic doctor took. Of course, we had to, I'm good in greasing and making things quiet. brought the tempers down. The temper became very high. But 20 years later, we, the government of India, people of India, fought for the rights for turmeric. And we got the rights back. And it was established by then, the same scientists have established that turmeric definitely is anti-aging. It has 19 properties of important medicines that one takes. It's a blood thinner, it is anti-aging, blah, 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 blah. The same thing was said by those elderly people those long time ago. See the difference. Statin, a medicine which was given all over the world to everybody who had a little bit more cholesterol in their blood, as you know, this is the life savior. And today, that has been rejected. That statin is harmful for you and cholesterol is nothing to do with your heart attack. So science is growing, and that's how it should be. And if you are close-minded, if you are not ready to listen to reason and logic, not ready to move forward, then you are no better than those zealots of religious fanaticism. Fortunately, in this country, our principle, our philosophy is never based on the fanaticism. We have always had an open mind and spirit of inquiry. That's why so many schools of philosophy could flourish here. Do you agree with me? Yeah. So keep an open mind. See, some people said, oh no, someone from Nimhan should have come and spoken on mental health. Yes, Nimhan's people come and have done the research on these techniques which we have been, teaching worldwide. I really say that millions of people around the world are benefited by breathing techniques. Even today I heard the Nobel Prize in Physics went to someone who found out about the oxygen reaction of the brain cells. And this is what happens with the pranayamas, which we have known from ages. People who practice pranayama, their mental health is very much in good shape. They feel very good, they feel very alert, they feel, we say meditation and some people come and say, oh, this is mindfulness. Then when it has come from some Western, with a Western code, you are able to take it. This is prejudice. A small fraction in this country also is obsessed with such a prejudice, and I'm sure they will get over it soon. It's not as much. It's not their fault because they were not exposed to this wisdom that this country has. They were exposed to only those sort of make-believe systems. It's not their fault. I understand them. But I would tell them and everybody else, the scientific temper we must develop in all aspects of life. Whether it is psychology, understanding people around you, relationship, or economy, we must have the systematic understanding, not ad hoc, work.